You and others have mentioned, in addition to solar and wind, batteries. You also suggested a moment ago that, these things can't store electricity in the wires, but you can store them in batteries. The batteries are made in China too, notably, as Sam Faddis, I think it was, or Grant Newsom rather, alluded to, by this company CATL. Our Committee on the Present Danger of China has been doing everything we can think of to raise an alarm about the fact that Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan and Brian Moynihan of Bank of America have just raised $4.4 billion on the international market, including from Americans, in a fundraiser for this company, CATL. Among other things, a Chinese military company, a company that exploits slave labor, and a company that is actually helping the PLA get ready to kill Americans. This is the kind of thing that I am convinced is going to prompt Americans to recoil in horror. But talk a little bit about these batteries and how they fit into this scheme. Is that a panacea to the inadequacies in terms of the full 24-hour cycle of solar and wind?
Yeah, the notionality of battery storage has been invented to offset the horrendous part-time intermittent power supply coming from, in Florida, for example, solar is the 23% capacity factor. That means 77% of the time it doesn't make electricity. So therefore, when you
In
go
Florida,
in
a
Florida,
sunny place the last time I
yeah, it's
checked.
any place because in midsummer it's cloudy at 1 o'clock here half the time and it rains very hard. And we have that phenomenon like everywhere else known as night. There's no
Oh, yeah,
solar power.
night.
So if you're in love with that as your primary energy supply, you're going to need scads of batteries in the background to back that up because you don't have enough electricity to begin with. Well,
Right.
the fact of the matter is, battery storage, according to the EIA itself, is 11 times more costly than building conventional power plants of the type Dick was describing, combined cycle plants, coal plants. 11 times more costly. Battery storage is nowheresville right now in terms of backing up all the wind and solar. Probably about 3% of wind and solar are actually today backed up by batteries because the supply of batteries is consumed largely by EVs. That's where the Chinese make more money.